Hey YouTube, this is Nick Too Sick, back with another video for you guys, straight out of the California Delta. Today I want to talk to you about my 2017 rod and reel arsenal. I get asked this question a lot, so I figured why not make a video about it. Jumping straight into it, you know, I have several rods, a dozen at least. However, I wanted to really shave it down to the least amount of rods I can. And when I go out, the minimum I use is 3 to 4 rods. So those are the rods that I'm gonna cover today, because I feel like as long as I have these 4 rods on me, I can cover everything. So jumping straight into it, I'm gonna get straight into my first setup. Is an Garcia Ike Series. This is a 6'6" medium heavy spinning rod with an Garcia Cardinal S30 on it. 12-pound Pline fluorocarbon. And this is pretty much my finesse spinning rod. I use this for mostly weightless Senkos. When I'm pitching weightless Senkos, I prefer to have this type of rod and reel combo with the spinning setup. I also drop shot on it and throw small jerkbaits, weightless flukes, just really finessey small style baits. I've caught more fish on this setup than any other setup I'm about to show you, simply because I consider myself a finesse fisherman. So keep that in mind when I'm talking to you guys about my setups. So that's my little guy. Going into the next one, I have a iRod Genesis 2. That's the Stone Cold Swim and Jig, the Marty Stone. This is a medium heavy 7'2" rod, and as you can see, I have this paired with a loose Mach speed spool. This is a really nice combo. Pretty much I use this to throw my reaction style baits. As you can see, I have a spinnerbait on it right now. For the most part, I throw chatterbaits, spinnerbaits, swim jigs, crankbaits, that sort of thing. This is on 15-pound Pline fluorocarbon. Again, I'm a fluorocarbon guy. That's just what I like the best. It's the most sensitive to me and the most stealthy, so that's what I prefer 9 times out of 10. The iRod makes incredible rods for the price range. This setup that I'm showing you here, it's $250 setup. You just really can't beat it at that price range. Moving into my third rod is a Powell Inferno. This is a heavy rod, 7 foot. I got this paired with the Lose LFS MB tournament. As you can see, I got 65-pound braid on this one. This one I have a big Texas rig brush hog on it. Pretty much I exclusively throw jigs and Texas rigs on this combo. That's why I have braid on it, because I like to throw this into really thick stuff and be able to really just pull any size fish out of any situation. So this is a really heavy, stout rod that I use to, just work the bottom, whether it be a jig or a Texas rig. It's a little short for a Carolina rig, but I prefer a shorter leader, so sometimes I will throw Carolina on this. And moving on to the last but not least for my 4 rod setup is another iRod Genesis 2. This one is the Fred's Magic Stick, the Fred Rabanus's signature model rod. I have that paired with a Lew's speed spool. This is the new Super Duty wide, brand new for this year. And as you can see, this is pretty much my top water frog rod. Most of the time I have a frog tied on to this. I'll throw pretty much any top water on it though. Buzzbaits, frogs, poppers, really just any type of top water. I got 65-pound braid on this Power Pro for that reason. I'm more of a fluorocarbon guy, like I said, but when it comes to top water and really heavy cover, you need braid. You really do. So with that being said, I use it as needed. So this combo is really nice. It also doubles as my offshore striper rod during the fall run. I like to get out. I can handle 20-30 pound striped bass on this, no problem. It's a really good rod. You know, I have no complaints. If you're looking for a good rod at $150 price range, just buy an iRod. You can't beat it. If anything ever happens to it, send it back, get another one. Matt Newman has excellent customer service, and you know, put together a great team, made a great company. And you know, with that being said, those are my 4 favorite rods that I stick with when, you know, I can only carry 4 rods with me. I have a lot more, like I said in the beginning of the video, but I nailed these down to my 4 favorites for this year, the one that I've been using the most. So hopefully this video helps. Get out there and go fishing, do what you love, you know, work hard, play hard, subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. Thank you for viewing. I appreciate you guys so much. You know, this is something that I'm just doing, you know, for all of us, for no other reason, just to help us all catch more fish and to, you know, just share the knowledge that's been collected on the California Delta over the past 25 years. So thanks again, everybody. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you next time.